Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Previously, on Friday Night Quests, our heroes have taken dinner with the nobility of Mattet, but now the food is eaten, the bottles are empty, the table is clear, and our heroes begin making their ways out into the night. After the dinner, what do you guys do? We kind of know where Quatra is.
Yeah, I mean, I got put to bed by Lord Moon.
Yep.
I want to go down where I saw Lady Margrave go. Like the exit she went.
Okay. So you follow. Yeah, you're an elf, so they'll allow you to pass through.
Yeah.
You pass into a small sitting room. Actually, you speak with some of the guards, and they allow you in without question. You don't have a weapon. You're an elf. They allow you in. Mm-hmm. And
damn, the criteria for this is so low.
And she's like dabbing at tears, and she's like, "Yes, hi. Come in, please."
Hello. And I druid craft a flower, but the same flower that died. Mm-hmm. And I just like hold it out to her. I'm like, you seemed so upset.
Thank you. It's unfair what we're going through.
Yes. What are we going through?
The humans.
I've never met a human before. I just met one now, but I didn't know her very well.
You met a bunch of humans in Narrowwalk.
She doesn't.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you're lucky. They're not so bad, generally. But this whole thing, I didn't even want this, you know? But you have to do what you have to do.
What do you have to do?
I have to get married to a human to unite the kingdoms and end the war.
Is there something else you'd want to do instead?
Not marry a human. Duh. Please. But Mom says, so I gotta.
Who's your mother?
You. Darling, if you have to ask, you probably don't know her.
Okay. You can call me Ivy.
Ivy. You can call me Margrave Sargi, as that is my name and my title.
Margrave Sargi.
Mm-hmm.
Which is your name?
Sargi is my name.
And what is a Margrave?
It means I'm in charge of a lot of stuff. It's an honorific.
An honorific?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but you seem...
It means it's a title. It's, Oh, God, babe, you are really new.
You don't seem very happy.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What do you need to be happy? I can make you another flower, and I druid craft another flower.
Oh, thank you. I would just love if people would stop burning them. You know?
Why are they burning them? It seemed very mean.
It's a threat.
To you?
Yeah.
Are they saying they're going to burn you?
Yeah.
Are you a flower?
No, it's the symbol of our country.
Oh, yes. Because we are elves.
Yeah. Talim.
And the flowers are in Talim?
The world lily, yeah.
World lily. Noted. I am very sorry this is happening to you. You seem like a good person.
I am a good person. I don't deserve this.
I don't believe you do. Well, if you need more flowers, please let me know. I am living, and I point the direction of my home.
Oh, yeah, we put you up in the house.
I will make as many flowers as you need.
You're the ones who brought that spy in, right?
I believe it was a spy.
Well, that was like a whole thing, but you didn't know.
I do have a question.
Yeah, of course, please.
How did you know she was a spy? I think that was a secret we were supposed to be keeping.
Oh, someone told me that she'd been caught.
Did you know of her before?
Yes, we did.
Her particularly, or just of her?
Of her. I don't know her. I still haven't met her, actually. That's awkward, right?
She's in your home and you have not met her. That is
I know.
Very uncomfortable.
I'm used to it. It's my life, you know. People just come into the house and it's like, oh, who's this person? I guess
How long have you been here?
a week.
A week?
Yeah.
And they keep bringing people.
Well, this is also true back home. You know, you have to
Got it.
entertain people. You have obligations.
Of course.
You know.
What are obligations? No, it's fine. You don't have to tell me.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I do not know.
I can tell.
Is
You're
it-
kind of a country girl, aren't you?
I've lived in not the city.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what the country is.
Oh, it's not the city.
Okay, yes, I am a country girl.
Okay.
Well, I don't think Althea's missing me. She went somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Yeah.
What do you do for fun? I've learned this great game. It is called the game of coins. Do you have fish hooks? I can teach you how to play.
I don't have any fish hooks, no. They do fish in the city, though. We could get fish hooks really easily.
Okay, I will teach you.
Yeah, we'll just call the gnomes under the city, and they'll bring us some fish hooks.
Gnomes?
Yeah, there's like a whole city of gnomes under the city.
There are gnomes here.
Yeah, there's a whole kingdom. Queendom. Sorry, whatever.
How do you get to this city of gnomes?
What? No. You don't go to the city of gnomes.
Why not?
Because we're better than that.
I'm trying to find a gnome.
We're not humans. Why? I can get you a gnome. I can get you 10 gnomes.
I'm looking for one particular gnome.
We can ask for them, I guess.
Okay, her name is Auntie. She is about this tall.
Her whole name is Auntie?
Yes.
Kind of a tall order, girl.
You said you can get her.
I can try.
Okay, trying is fair.
Okay.
All right. So I will be waiting at my home for you to send Auntie. I am so excited. Tell her that
I thought we were gonna play a game.
Yes, of course. You're right. Yes. Let's play a game, and then you'll get Auntie, and you can tell that child.
Oh, we can do both at the same time. No problem.
Okay, excellent.
Super easy.
Excellent. When you find her, you could tell her that child is looking for her.
Child?
Child, yes.
I thought you were okay with Ivy.
You can call me Ivy. She calls me child.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Anyway, so I will begin to explain to you the game of coins,
Okay.
but with fish hooks.
Star Wipe. Phineas and Althea, what are you two up to?
Well, I'm still on the steps,
Mm-hmm.
and I have decided to go home.
Okay.
And so, I remember how to get back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a little drunk.
I mean, like, I'm a little tipsy, but
Yeah.
not like...
I mean, well, actually, the whole city is in a spiral,
I have
so you
pretty
can
good
follow the road and you'll
constitution. Yeah.
find it. It's actually very easy to get out of the
that.
city.
I have pretty good constitution. Like, I can hold it together. Like, so, yeah, I walk home to the manor, and I go in. Does anything seem amiss?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Fine.
Actually, I was giving you that because you're drunk, but as a passive thing, since you're actively looking, I'm gonna take the disadvantage off.
Oh, okay. So just straight roll.
Just straight roll.
Okay.
Because I was gonna have you make that, and you were already asking about rolling it, so. I'll do.
Oh, I rolled a 7.
Okay. No, seems pretty normal. It's dark. All the servants who were there before are gone.
I go into the room, into my chambers,
Mm-hmm.
and I've taken my leather armor is not. I'm not wearing it.
Right.
But Althea does have these like leather bracers, that are leather, but they've been it looks like they've been singed and they have soot on them.
Mm-hmm.
And she, I pick one up and wipe some of the soot off, and there's what looks to be like a royal sigil on there, and then I just throw it on the ground and I go to bed.
Okay.
That's it.
Phineas.
Phineas is outside of the home, the manor that we're staying in. And is just kind of taking in the night air. Has his lute out and is kind of playing a light music, and is kind of a little entranced by the melodies. It's a familiar melody. It kind of helps him distract because the rhythm lets him just unfocus on what's happened in the evening and the night overall.
And you said you're in the street, or?
He's just in the street,
Okay.
playing the music, and he looks up, and I assume there's nice trees around, right? Because this is a very nice area.
If you're in the palace, certainly.
Yeah. And Gregory, he sees Gregory flying around, and Gregory's an owl, so it's an evening predator.
Yeah.
And is watching Gregory and kind of smiles as he's dancing around in the sky, and sees him land on a branch, and below him Gregory is looking down, and there's a sleeping bird in a nest, a small bird that could be a predator for not predator but a prey for Gregory,
Mm-hmm.
and like he's watching Gregory like look down at the bird, and he's like lightly strumming the guitar, and like Gregory like outstretches his wings, like looking down at the bird, and like leans down to strike, and like Phineus just quickly strikes the chord. The bird like chirps and flutters away. Like Gregory kind of looks down. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Just you do you, man, do you. And Phineus keeps like strumming the guitar as like Gregory like flaps off and like flies to another tree.
Indignantly flies away. Yeah.
But that's all he's doing.
Alrighty. When the morning comes, well, actually, before we get to the morning, Ivy, late into the evening, like at this point, the Margrave has played the game of coins to the best of your recollection twice. She's got the fish hooks, and at one point, a soldier reports back to her, like someone walks in the room, one of the Elven Guard, and whispers with her. She comes back to you. Honey, they haven't found Auntie yet. I guess there's a lot of aunts in the city, but like, we'll keep looking.
I appreciate it very
so you
much.
can go back home. No big deal.
Okay.
We'll send her to you as soon as we find her.
I appreciate it very much. Okay.
I mean, if you want to ask around yourself, you can.
So how would I get down to the City of Gnomes?
You go through the common quarter, I guess.
Okay.
It's in the slab.
The slab.
The slab is the rock that the city's built on.
Got it.
So, in there, like in the slab is where they live.
Okay. This has been so much information that I did not previously have. And I give her a hug.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye. And I head off.
Make a perception check as you walk home.
With my +5, it was a 7.
Okay. You go home, you go to bed. Quatra, you awaken in the morning. Your hands have been bound behind your back. You are no longer in bed. You are tied to a chair.
Are my legs bound?
Your legs are not bound.
Okay.
Your hands are bound behind the chair, and there's a length of rope around your body.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Lord Moon is speaking with someone in the other room. Looks like a human. Make a perception check.
Percepto 14.
14, you actually recognize this is one of the individuals that was following your group the other night, one of the human veterans. And Moon turns around. Good morning. I'm sorry, I think we got off on the wrong foot, and I wanted you clear-headed.
Oh. Did we make love?
No.
That's not what this is about?
He looks at the ropes. No.
Oh. Well,
This is not this. No.
Are you positive?
And at this point, the soldier turns to Lord Moon and goes, "Is that what? No, this is not that. Not that it would be weird if it was, but he's not my type."
Because my wiener feels sore.
That may be the alcohol, friend.
I metabolize alcohol immediately because of my meditations.
Well, you took a few hours to metabolize this, but I'd like us to have a frank conversation, if we might.
I'd be delighted.
My friend here would love nothing more than to beat you to a bloody pulp, but I think that would be wasteful.
Do you mean like sparring?
No, he would not be interested in anything fair. The man throws up his arms.
Yeah.
I'd give him a fair try.
Oh, well, I hope you understand, Moon. It's fair now.
I'm not sure I follow. You're tied to a chair. You have no weapons.
I know.
Mic drop.
This was room 107 at my monastery.
I don't follow.
They tie you to a chair and 5 men surround you. And if you don't defeat them, then you don't pass to the next room.
They kind of look at each other like a little warily. Make an intimidation check for me.
Remember, the next room was about fucking.
You had to beat 5 people and then go fuck for a while.
102 is...
And then you had to go fuck those 5 people.
Let's see. Intimidatos.
Yeah, that should have you.
15.
Okay. They look a little wary.
Dude, can you get a bonus for that? Can you get advantage for that?
I'm going to give you an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This
Now I
is
get
great.
an inspiration point?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Bing.
Lord Moon says, Listen, I don't think it needs to come to that.
I don't either. I'd be happy to talk to you.
I'm interested in more than this issue they have with the elves, and regardless, and he turns to his ally. As I've said before, he's not with Talim, he's an outsider.
What is your name, sir?
The man turns around and says, Braun.
Braun. Good to meet you.
Yeah. Listen, I could just kill him right now. Yes, murder someone in my house. That would be wonderful. Please do invite the police right to my doorstep.
You do realize that I'm happy to talk about whatever you need to talk about.
Oh, I know, Quatra, I know. Listen, we're going to be making a strike soon. And I'd like to know if you're on our side.
What does the strike entail?
A liberation. Too many people are oppressed in this city. The elves coming in, the Talim elves specifically.
I see.
And there's frustrations. We can end all of that very quickly.
Is this about freedom?
It is for our imprisoned brethren forced to drag people on their backs.
Then
Surely you've seen the fire giants striding across the desert.
You need say no more other than freedom. I believe in it. Of course, I'm on the side of freedom. You can count me in.
Then welcome, friend, to the Westbreak Resistance.
I don't care what it's called.
Well, it's called the Westbreak Resistance.
Well, I suppose I'll remember it.
We made pamphlets!
Well, I suppose we should untie you, if you're being honest with me.
Absolutely. I stand by freedom. And so do my friends, I'm sure.
I would love to have a conversation with them as well. Can we set up a meeting, please?
Of course, you don't need to tie them up, I assure you.
I hope not. I'd rather not.
Untie me, Braun.
Go ahead, Braun. Braun grumbles, pulls out a dagger. If you try anything, I'll cut your throat.
I won't try anything, Braun, I promise.
And Braun cuts the binds, and then
Okay.
cuts the binds behind your hands, behind your back.
I stand up and stretch out a little bit, and I'm not going to do anything. This sounds great.
Okay.
Sounds like right up my alley.
All right. You are currently in the noble quarter. They'll direct you how to get back home.
I put my hands on Moon's shoulders and go like, and also, if we didn't sleep with each other last night, we could always.
You're honestly not my type.
All right. Well, your loss. And then I'll walk out. By the way, I'm a huge student of freedom. It's just like air.
Okay, it's quieter than this, though.
Oh, I'm a huge
It's
student of freedom. It's just like
it's
air.
actually treason if we don't win. So.
I see. Well, isn't all resistances?
Yes, we'd
So-
like to win, though.
So that's the nature of it.
Don't say anything.
All right. So don't talk about it.
Not out loud and not among the guard.
Very well. Very well. It feels good to have a secret, doesn't it?
It gets a little wearisome at times, especially in certain circumstances. But I think we can work together.
Should I tell my companions
Well,
of you?
this doesn't work if you don't, so I suppose you should.
Okay. When would you like to meet next?
How's tonight?
Where?
My place, preferably.
Man, this is sounding sexy, but I understand I'm not your type.
If the halfling's there,
Oh, you're into halflings.
well, I don't like labels.
But you mentioned it. All right. Tonight, here. Is this your place?
Yes.
All right. I don't know where I am. I was very drunk when I
Well,
came
it
here.
would be difficult to move you discreetly, so.
I see. Then I will return here at... Do we have clocks in Mattet?
Yes, there's a clock shop. There is a gnome in the common quarter. If you stop by Clock Shoppers, you can get a clock.
I'm just wondering if we have time, if we track time.
We do, yes, here in the city.
Excellent. Then we will be here at night. At what time again?
Let's say 6:30
6:30 indeed.
for dinner.
Fantastic.
Althea, you're probably the next to awaken.
Yeah, I wake up, crack it down.
Mm-hmm.
I got a sketch.
What are you doing today?
Oh man.
Mattet is yours. Play.
Oh my god.
Nursing a hangover.
Murters. I wake up. I realized that I was a little tipsy last night. I'm like, ugh, fuck. And then I'm like, no. And I get up. I make the bed. It is pristine. I put on very, with much care, my normal outfit because I fell asleep in my clothes, like in my tuxedo. I take off the tuxedo. I lay it across a chair. I put on my regular outfit.
Yeah.
And look out the window. What do I see?
A thriving, bustling city.
Oh boy!
And a monk doing a walk of shame through a crowd.
I go outside of my room into the hallway. Is there anyone in the hallway?
No.
I have a
No.
question. If I only need to rest for 4 hours, can I be awake yet?
Yeah, probably actually you would be waking up around now.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
you had a late night.
Okay, yeah. I'd like to knock on Althea's door.
Oh, okay.
So you're about to open the door and like
and I
you
hear
open
a
it
knock.
and
I'm like my hands up.
and I'm like, oh my god, where are you coming from?
Oh, Margrave Sargi.
Well, that was an interesting choice, I guess.
Can I speak with you?
Yeah. Come on in.
Okay.
And I close the door.
I go in. So, Phineas explained to me that Miss Valendra Thorne wanted to mate.
Is that what he said?
Approximately. He also... I try to ask him questions about like, why that's a thing that non-animals would want to do. And he
I'm coming in. Even though I knocked politely.
Oh, I didn't realize that was you.
Yeah.
No. I would have gone to the door.
Oh, okay.
I would have gone.
Well,
I would
I'll be polite.
have. I would have gone to the door. I would have stood, and I was like, just a minute, and I kind of stand at the door with my hand on the handle, and I'm just sort of like listening, like,
Anyway, he wanted me to like.
As this is as you're talking,
Got it.
I'm opening the door and like inviting Quatra in, and then closing the door, and I'm just standing there with my arms crossed, like listening to this story.
Anyway, he wanted me to ask you for all of these details about why non-animals mate and why they want to do this and what it involves and all these other things.
Oh, you know
and
what?
I just wanted to say, I don't care to know, but can you just make it seem like I did ask you and you did tell me?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
I want you, though. Can you make me a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Can you sound really enthusiastic about it if he asks?
How so?
Just sound like you and I had the best time talking about it.
Is it okay if I wash up in this basin?
No!
Okay.
Do you need to take a bath?
Well, I normally...
Go to your own quarters, Quatra. You stink.
I have something important to tell you.
Well,
What
you
is
should
it?
have said that when you came in.
Also, don't tell Phineas what we just said. It is a secret.
If he asks, I will not lie to him.
Fine.
Damn it!
But he probably won't ask me because I'm awkward and weird.
You'll probably offer it freely, to be honest.
Nah, that probably will happen.
Yeah.
I
What is
find
it?
Speaking of, where is our friend?
I don't know, but what's so important?
We've joined a resistance. Good news, everyone.
We've joined a what?
Good news. We're part of a rebellion for freedom.
No, what?
Yeah.
No. Rebellion's
what is freedom?
always end
Have I learned
terribly.
about freedom yet?
Do
Althea,
you
have
know
you told
what
me
a-
about freedom?
No, this what? Why
Air
would
is-
we join a what
Air
rebellion?
is free. Air is free.
Yes.
Breathe it in.
You know how like
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh my
Excellent.
God.
Thank you Again, ready
look.
and
Do it inside. Yeah, ready.
I love it. I spent all my 4 hours last night doing this.
Where's Phineas? You're the boss of us. Where is he?
no what? Okay. First of all, just what is this resistance?
That I don't know.
To
But
freedom.
we've joined it.
What is-
for freedom
what-
at the very least.
Oh my god. You don't even know what freedom is.
Yes, but that's what this is for.
Certainly isn't free.
I am listening to the conversation. I do have two very long ears.
Yes, okay. We're aware. What's you
I
don't
waggle
have the
my
name of
ears.
said resistance?
Oof.
Because Lord no, Hillary forgot.
Didn't you like make fun of it?
It doesn't matter. That's the thing. It's
What's the name of
more
the
that
rebellion,
we're
Mike?
a part of it.
Make a history check. Quatra.
15.
West break resistance.
West break.
Even though it doesn't matter, it's called the West Break Resistance because
West break resistance?
we're with it.
We're the
We
West,
the
called the
secret
West Break.
weapon.
we're the West break resistance,
Called the
and we're
West
here to
Break.
fight for freedom.
We're wisdom.
All right, here we
We're
go.
all 12.
I'm ready to fight.
Do I know anything about
Say
West
no-
break and what that means?
Say no more. I'm going to open up the hallway door. Phineus.
And Phineas actually isn't there. So Phineas isn't in his room. He's actually outside, in the where there's like hustle and bustle of like a lot of people, and basically he's outside like playing some music, some lighthearted music, to get some like attention, and like the music is probably more like in line with like what kids would respond to, like to try to pull in like a crowd of like excited people to come check out what he's doing. And basically, he's trying to gather a crowd with his music. And once a group of people gather, I'm like, I'm glad you're all here. Now, I want to tell you the story of, and he flicks his wrist, and out of my left hand casting Minor Illusion, I create like a beautiful gemstone. The Jaguar's Eye. Have you kids ever heard of the Jaguar's Eye?
Yeah, that one's stupid. Tell us the one about the Jaguar's wiener.
Well.
I don't like anything about jewels. Tell us about a pretty queen.
No.
Have that rock, please.
This
Well, now listen.
sucks. I don't like this.
This is a very...
Go back to the music.
You're terrible. You stink.
I'm one of these person's mothers, and I don't believe in vaccines.
Well, Phineas,
These gemstones are evil in
Phineas.
this house.
Phineas, it seems like you have an unruly crowd. You may have to make a persuasion or performance roll and get this rowdy crowd on your side.
I'll make a persuasion roll. That's a 11.
I could give a shit.
This guy sucks.
I hate this. Where's the real performer? Why is he so small?
I'm definitely taking your rock, man.
I'm complaining to the Thelemian authorities.
So Phineas
My mom won't vax me.
Phineas flips his hand back into his pockets as if he's pocketing the gemstone. Look, if you don't
Get
want...
him.
What?
Get him.
Kill him.
All the children grab their knives.
Well, they grab their toothbrushes, their electric
Oh,
toothbrushes.
that's right. The electric toothbrush.
Rip the stone out of his pants.
Well, that could have gone better, I guess. I come back inside, and that side adventure is over.
Welcome to Friday Night Quests. It's me, Mike Christensen, your host and also your dungeon master. Thank you for listening to the first half of the episode. More to come in a minute, but first, some of my bullshit. You can support the show on our Patreon. Remember how we mentioned that we have a Patreon? This is me mentioning it again. Patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. Any dollar amount really helps the show, but if you donate at $2 a month, you gain access to the Bardic Inspiration level, and we give you a little shout out on the show, like these backers right here. Megan Cordero, thank you so much for helping support the show. And Marlene Cordero, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. If you donate at the $5 a month level, you get access to the Detect Magic feature, and you get our bonus episodes. We have a series going right now where we do a caveman-themed D&D game. It's called The First Bahamutmas. It's based on our very silly Christmas analog, Yuletide holiday, and we do a little origin story of, how did that all start out back in the caveman times. It's a lot of fun. It's run by Jay Jones as the dungeon master. I play a caveman barbarian. Andrew Dickinger, one of our producers, plays a warlock, and Niels-Christian Kielland, one of our other producers, plays a druid. Very cool game. New episodes of that rolling out every month on the Patreon. We also have, coming to you very soon, some exclusive Dungeon Master notes. We're going to start with Jay's notes for the Velvet League story. We're going to start rolling those out again, one at a time. And then we will have more as we go in terms of bonus content. We got some other cool options that are coming soon. We also have a Discord for backers of the Patreon. If you donate at the Patreon page, you get access to our Discord for listeners. and you can go ahead and jump in the chat and interact with some of us and a lot of other listeners. So again, any amount you can donate is a huge help. If you can't donate, we totally understand. If you can just share the show with a friend, share it using the hashtag Friday Night Quests on Twitter or various social media, it's a huge help for us to get the word out and help spread the audience. And we also have a merch store, so if you want to help us out in a financial way and share the show with friends, you can do that by wearing stuff on your body. There is a link in our show notes and on the front page of our website, but you can go to our Redbubble page and you can get t-shirts and mugs and notebooks and bath mats. We have some logos up there. We have some Wrath and Story designs, and we've got some other Friday Night Quest designs coming soon, probably in the next week or two. Possibly by the time the next episode is up, we will already have some designs up there for some catchphrases and things. And if you have ideas for specific Friday Night Quests merch and shirts and stuff that you'd like to see, drop us a line, because we are keeping our ears to you to give us some guidance on what you'd like to see from us. That's all I've got for you right now. Our next episode is coming to you on April 15th. In the meantime, I will get you back to the second half of this one. What are the heroes gonna do? I mean, I know, because we already recorded it, but you don't yet. But you're gonna. Now, here we go. Kick some ass, take some names. Bye!
Phineus!
So what do we see when
Phineus!
we see...
Nothing was going on out there, and I'll never speak of it ever again.
Phineus!
I don't
Phineus,
believe that for a second,
Phineus, as you trample inside,
Yeah.
followed by people, your foot crunches on a blackened lily on the front doorstep of your home.
Okay. Well, that's no good.
Phineus!
Phineus, where were you?
Phineus! Oh, you're here.
Phineus!
Yeah, hey, sorry, just trying to get, some musical reps in, if you don't keep the fingers going. Not great crowd here in Mattet. The kids are brutal.
Oh, they finally realized that you're a liar? Is that what that is?
What? That's not. No, I mean, look, they weren't impressed by the music. They also weren't impressed by, shiny objects. Which
We don't
I
call
like
each
your
other
music.
liars.
Thanks,
no, I like
Ivy.
this music too. We don't call our friends liars.
Oh, because he's definitely lied.
But we're all friends, right?
Yes.
Right?
Right?
Sure, right.
Because I kept hearing that last night, the word friend.
Friend with whom?
Friend?
I just kept hearing it, and it made me feel like...
Hearing it
Was it
from
out of
where?
your mouth?
Yeah, I kept saying it.
Oh.
I kept calling us that, and I realized I haven't had a friend before.
Wait, what do you mean?
What?
Don't
What?
worry.
I
You've
thought
got
you were in a
friend me.
monastery with
Yeah. Isn't that like
tons
all
of
the
people.
friends you could ever need?
We don't consider ourselves friends with each other.
No, what about Room 108?
Yay!
That's not about friendship. That's about pleasure.
It's about necessity.
And defeating.
Wait a second.
that
What
pleasure.
happened in room 108? I was at the other side of the table.
So good news.
Okay.
We're part of a rebellion.
What? No.
I'm sorry,
We're
what?
not part of a... we're part of the...
Whoa,
he
whoa, whoa,
thinks
whoa,
we're
whoa.
part of the Westbreak Resistance, whatever that means.
It is for freedom.
You don't even know what freedom
But
is.
it sounds lovely.
No. Hold on a second. What do you mean? What resistance? Who's running a
I
resistance
literally
here?
just told you that's all I know because he
Well,
doesn't...
Althea. Ivy.
Yes.
Don't repeat this. But it's Lord Moon.
wait, Lord Moon
Oh, that man.
is running a
Wait,
rebellion?
why did you tell us not to repeat it, but then you didn't say
Because
that?
he's going to fucking do it anyway. I can trust you too.
Yeah, I mean,
You
you're really
just
not
told
to be
me
trusted.
too. I'm right here.
I will say this.
The whole time I had my ears over Phineas, my hands over Phineas' ears.
Put
Like a little kid.
Put the earmuffs on. Put the earmuffs on him. We're a part of a rebellion now. We have to meet with him for dinner tonight.
First of all, you didn't sign us up for anything. You agreed to something that you didn't run by the rest of us.
Also,
okay,
I
well, let's
can't-
take a vote. Who's
I
into
can't
it?
go
But
for
what is
dinner.
this
I do
about?
have dinner. I do have dinner with Villain to Thorn tonight.
Oh.
Jesus, we've become popular.
You have a date?
Wait, really?
You have a date.
Yeah, I gave her a flower and she told me to come by for dinner.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
I can't tell if it was an invite for everyone or not.
Well, my thing is at 6:30.
Oh
When's
my
your
god,
thing?
we should take it as an invite for all of us.
Hold on a second. What do you mean your thing is at 6:30? What? I need to understand. We glazed right over that. What is your thing that has to do with a rebellion?
Well, we're meeting with Lord Moon
Uh-huh.
and his very nice side man.
Side man.
I'll keep that.
Who
Named
is?
Braun.
This
Named
is my
Braun.
side man.
It's like a sidecar. Imagine the analogy. Lord Moon's
We
a
always walk
motorcycle.
in tandem together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are they planning to do at 6:30?
Have a little meeting with us.
About
freedom.
what? No, stop saying freedom like you know what it is.
She knows what it is. She's experiencing it now as we speak.
I know what freedom is. I'm experiencing it right now as
What
we
are
speak.
you experiencing?
Quatra.
Freedom.
No, but what is it?
What I'm experiencing right now.
No, use words.
Freedom is... I don't have to tell you because I know and you don't, so...
She knows it. She's
Yeah.
experienced it.
I know what freedom is.
She's a forest person.
Prove
of course
it.
She's experienced
Tell me what
it.
freedom is right now if you know what it is.
Oh no, you're just trying to get a definition out of me. That is low,
I
even
don't-
for you, Ivy.
I don't know what a definition is.
This
You know-
is true.
you know
you
what,
don't. I think you just dissed yourself.
You know what, Althea? I don't think you're free. I think that's what's going on. You're a prisoner.
Of what? How am I a prisoner?
Your own shit. Your own bullshit.
What? What shit? What bullshit?
That's right, what he said.
Yeah.
You
Look
don't
at you.
know what that means.
Look at you. You're afraid of exposing your fire self. You're afraid of people knowing your past, I think.
You keep hiding your beautiful hair.
You keep hiding whatever you are. Look at you. You're
She
afraid.
said she was a genasi.
You're in a jail. You're in a jail. You're in a prison. You need to free yourself.
Oh my god. I walk to the door and I go, I'll show you a prison. And I do produce flame and I just light the floor on fire and leave.
I use frostbite to put it out.
Oh my god!
To be fair, that was
Frostbite.
very free.
Frostbite cantrip, frostbite cantrip.
That was very freedom forward.
So that's what freedom is. Freedom
Yes.
is lighting the floor on fire.
Well, that's one of the aspects.
I've
yes.
been gone for like 3 hours this morning. What the heck happened?
Did you
Well-
not get a good night's sleep?
It was okay. I was trying to do something, but this is way more interesting. I really need to zero in on this. Is there going to be an attack, Quatra?
Not that I know of, but we may hear about that tonight. And I want you to rest assured that I will lead us. I will be the vanguard in any rebellion attack that we make.
Quatra, we don't know if this... I assume Lord Moon, is this an uprising against the establishment here at Mattet?
I don't really give a shit. I just like the what of the jib?
Cut of his
The cut of his
Yeah,
jib.
that's the one.
I like that jib over there.
I like his jibs.
I love the angles of your jib.
You're just really going all the jibness.
I like your jibbies.
You're really going hard for Moon over there.
Quatra.
jibs.
Yeah.
Are you just
The jibs.
Tickle the jibs.
Are you just joining this rebellion because you want to sleep with Lord Moon?
No, that's not the kind of person I am. The fact that those two things exist doesn't hurt.
What just happened?
So, other than the fact that you want to sleep with this man,
Yes.
you are also joining this rebellion for the sake of the idea of freedom?
Yes.
This is what I've assessed?
Yes.
He's free to fuck whoever he wants.
Free to fuck, and I'm free to be all free and shit.
Okay.
Wait. Is this another mating thing?
Oh yes.
Why is everything about mating?
You'd be
Good
surprised,
question.
a lot of things.
Most
but
things.
I am following Althea and also storming out of this room.
Oh no, Althea is long gone.
I'm just doing what you did. And I cast
Oh my god, why?
frostbite on the floor and storm out in the opposite direction that
That's
she went.
also freedom. Phineus, just trust me. As I say it, I realize how silly it sounds.
Yeah, it didn't sound like you're really certain about that.
I trust myself sometimes, mostly.
Okay, beyond freedom,
Yes.
right? Why are you helping these people? And I'm just talking about the abstract statement of freedom, because you haven't pointed out any injustice to me just yet.
Okay. He said something about oppression. I'm into it. I mean, I'm into fighting it. I'm into fighting oppression.
You are so hot for moon.
Yeah.
I'm into fighting oppression.
Okay, and that I respect that. How do you know he's telling the truth?
Well, here's this. I'm smart enough to know that we can go to dinner tonight and find out the truth. I was also tied to a chair, and they were threatening to kill me. So.
Yeah, so hold on a second. At what point were you tied to the chair?
Early morning.
They tied you to the chair and woke you up in the chair?
Before breakfast, and then I had a croissant.
And then they were almost going to kill you?
Yes, and then I had
Why
a
didn't they
croissant
kill you?
in the market.
Okay, I'm going to come with you to this dinner for
Please
sure.
do. You're
and,
invited.
we're going to
and-
get to the bottom of this.
Hey, I also had another idea.
What?
We're all friends now. We're like a group. Think about it.
Yeah.
Can you smell it? Can you smell this? At the monastery, they used to call this...
I don't know what to say to that.
That's the name of our group now.
They used to call this...
Yeah, spell that on a Google search.
Ampersand,
My
Well, no, I wasn't
Patreon.
done.
Licking mouth
I
slapping
wasn't
sound.
done.
umlaut.
I wasn't done.
I just like you keep turning to Amanda, and Ivy is gone.
They used to call this a full element.
A full element.
4 monks. Fire, water, earth, fucking heart or some shit.
Fucking harder.
Or some shit. I want that on a bumper sticker.
That's called a full element.
A full element.
I never thought I would experience it. I thought I would never find 3 others.
So you're
then I
saying
met
we're
Mr.
your
Moon.
other pieces of this full element?
Yeah, no choice now.
Oh, okay.
It's destiny, it's fate now.
You know what? It's kind of cool.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be into it. Well, good. You convinced those 2.
Are you talking about
Well, they're
Althea?
gone right now.
Well,
but-
yeah.
I'm just sitting in the hallway.
Oh, she's right here.
I thought you left,
I
Ivy.
didn't know where to go.
Can you get the ice off the floor? People live here.
No, it'll have to
We
melt.
are renting this house.
It's just water. It'll go away. Also, I think Auntie might be in the city. There's gnomes downstairs.
Downstairs? In the manor?
No, beneath the slate. Downstairs of the city.
Lord Moon spoke very poorly of the gnomes.
Yeah, Margrave Sargi didn't seem to like them either, but like Auntie was very kind to me.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say that all gnomes in all the world are shitty, but...
Are there a lot of gnomes? Margrave Sargi made it seem like it would be very hard to find her if I said, "Can you find Auntie?"
In my studies of geography and history, there are numerous gnome nations spread throughout the entirety of the world.
I didn't know any of those words, but it sounds like a lot.
The world is big.
Phineas,
Yeah?
do you think there's a chance my auntie might be down in the gnome city?
I can't say that she isn't. So, yeah, I'd say there's a chance.
You can do a lot of things with people to make them do what you want. Do you have anything that could find her quickly?
Not really anything like to guide us to her. I would need to have a couple different things. I don't really have that type of
Can you do something?
talent.
Can you do something to make her come to us?
I don't really have that kind of talent either. I've only known or heard of a few people that can like bring things from anywhere.
Well, if you happen to learn how to do any of those things, will you let me know?
Yeah, sure. I mean that sincerely. If I could, I'd bring her here for sure.
Ivy, I'm sure we can find an information broker that may be able to find your aunt for us.
Well-
I don't want them to break her.
Oh, she won't be broken.
You said broker.
I see. A broker is somebody that you purchase information or...
You know, this actually reminds me of something I was thinking about doing this morning. It didn't really go well the first time around, but maybe you guys could help me out. An information broker is right. You know, somebody who has like deep connections. There's actually things that used to be around, like these lines throughout the world that people used to, you know, trade in different things that they couldn't normally trade in regular markets.
What are you saying? You mean like smuggling rings?
Yeah, kind of like that. It was called something different, but I've heard rumor of somebody in the city that probably uses a lot of those connections. Like somebody who, with their talent and their reputation, they need to keep really, really low profile.
Who is this person?
Have you ever heard of the Platinum Panther?
No.
But
Or would I? Or would I? No, I wouldn't have.
That's it, folks!
No. I don't.
So the Platinum Panther is like a famous thief. Like, this person can steal literally anything from anyone. And I think if we can get the Platinum Panther's attention, we could set ourselves a little trap.
Before you go any further, we're 4 now. We're not just 3.
Yeah,
Because we're a full element.
right.
We're a destiny now. We're together. We're connected.
But we're missing one.
Exactly. So I'm going to go run and find our 4th.
Okay.
I'll go help.
So I'll go follow the broken shit.
I didn't go break shit. You don't know.
Can I use
I know
my,
exactly where I went.
Can I use my survival to look for her? Is that a thing I can do?
If you were in the forest,
Damn it.
you can make an investigation check.
I will do that.
I see bunched up rugs.
Do you want me to text you and tell you where I went?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a 6. I just wanted to use survival because I have a very good survival modifier.
Yeah, survival's especially good if you're trying to find tracks in the wilderness.
Yeah, but I'm inside of a building.
That's true.
Urban tracking is I guess
How
different
about the
skill.
urban forest, man? The urban.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea where she is.
I follow after. Well,
All right,
We're still in the hallway.
I'll stop a goer by and I'll say, "Have you seen a fiery-looking woman?"
Remember, I would have gone up with my hood up.
Okay.
Have you seen a
Have you seen
fiery
an angry woman storm past
With her hood up.
with her hood on?
Went that way and points towards
Oh.
the
It
what?
Well, you're not
it
here.
went that way.
I'll
No, he
accept-
said went that way.
Oh.
I also heard it went that
Yeah.
way.
Oh, sorry.
as soon and after Quatra and Ivy walk past, I stop the same person. Excuse me. Can you tell me, where do the local guards get like a drink around here?
Behind you, other direction.
Oh, what's it called?
I mean, just they have a tavern built into the house.
It's called behind you other direction.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. I follow Quatra and Ivy.
As you're walking by, Phineas, you feel a hand grab onto your arm, and you turn and you see Thelonious Wild grab on you and says, "Phineas, I have an exciting discovery.
Thelonious, hey!
I think you'd be very excited to know there's some interesting weather patterns coming towards the city.
Oh my goodness, how interesting.
A grave wind is coming towards the city.
What?
Isn't that exciting?
What's a grave wind?
Make a history check.
15.
There used to be a realm called the Shadowfell, and then it shattered, and now it's countless storms that just plunder through the other realities, and sometimes they drop off undead things, and sometimes people vanish into them.
Like, from my knowledge of what a grave wind is,
Yeah,
it's bad, right?
it's real bad. He seems oddly excited.
So I take a second, I'm like, a grave... What?
I know, it's fascinating.
How close?
2 days.
Shit! And I turn around. Thank you, by the way, for that. Anything else I need to know about this?
I mean, if you come back to my place, I can give you all the notes and the research. It's fascinating.
Yeah,
Category
Wild House,
2.
right? Category 2? Okay. Wild House, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll follow up with you in a little bit. And I chase after Quatra and Ivy.
Thanks for listening to Friday Night Quests. Your heroes will return in 2 weeks. Ivy is played by Joy Condon. You can follow her on Twitter at AmandaJoy. That's spelled Joy. Althea is played by Hilary Levi. You can follow her on Twitter at Hilary Levi. Phineas is played by Jay Jones. You can follow him on Twitter at JAwesomeJones and on his other podcasts Roll the Seas and Wrath and Story. Quatra is played by Jeremy Fox. You can follow him on Twitter at JLeeFox. I'm Mike Christensen, and I'm on Twitter at SuperGeekMike. Our theme song was composed by Khyle Fryer. He writes fantastic tracks for your D&D games, among other things, so follow him on SoundCloud for more great musical content. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. This episode also included ambient sound from tabletopaudio.com. Are you interested in bonus episodes of Friday Night Quests, the kind you won't hear anywhere else? How about exclusive access to our Dungeon Master notes? You can find that and more by supporting our show at patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. We also have an online store. If you visit the merch link on our website, you can go to our Redbubble shop and get t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, phone cases, and so much more. If you like our show, we recommend you check out Wrath and Story, a hilarious RPG show set in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40k. Jay Jones and Andrew Dickinger, along with their Servo Skull Daniel Fernandez, bounce from one crazy adventure to the next, hoping for fortune, glory, and decent dice rolls. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and until next time, play fair and have fun. Nicht, was nie mir